So, if you don't know, recently I started making thumbnails for this person, and he's really popular on YouTube. He has like 19k subs, no big deal. And well, now I'm making thumbnails for him. And if you know who this is, because maybe, I don't know, you found my channel because of his channel or something like that, you already know what I'm like. You know who this is. But to all of my subscribers who have no idea what I'm talking about right now, which is probably a lot of people, let me explain. So, a little while back, before I hit 100 subs, I was trying to switch to PC. I was making thumbnails on mobile, so I decided, these aren't really good. Let me switch to PC. And on PC, you can use Pixlr E. Yes, you can use Pixlr E, which is like the number one thumbnail making thingy, in my opinion. But yeah, so I switched to Pixlr E so that I can start making better thumbnails for my YouTube videos, and so that I could make a better thumbnail for my 100 sub special. Now, after I made the thumbnail for the 100 sub special, it looked like this. I mean, it didn't look too bad, but definitely didn't look good. So, one of my friends on Izukage's Discord server, maybe you know, maybe you don't, basically, there's this guy called Plot Next that does some really good thumbnails, and we're pretty good friends, I guess you could say, and he decided to teach me how to make a better thumbnail. And so for almost like an hour, we were on VC talking, and he taught me how to make better thumbnails, and by the end of that, my thumbnail looked like this. Definitely a big improvement, I would say, at least. But that's not the point. After a while, I started making a bunch of thumbnails, and I decided, you know what? Maybe I wanna, I'm making all these thumbnails, but I can't upload all of these videos. This is too many thumbnails. Like, there has to be someone else who can upload all of these, because, like, I won't be able to keep up with my own thumbnail making speed, because if I'm making maybe 2 thumbnails a day, I'm only making one video every 2 days maybe, and it's using the same thumbnail. Anyways, I was like, okay, well, maybe there are a lot of YouTubers out there who don't really have the best thumbnails that could use some help. So my genius plan was find a bunch of YouTubers that do what ifs, that don't have like amazing thumbnails already, like Izukage or Zether or Rogex. I mean, they already have crazy thumbnails, so I can't like ask them. So I just scoured around YouTube looking for anybody, and the 4 people I found who had a Discord server, and you'll understand why that's important in a second, were WTC or We the Celestials, Golden What Ifs, Tailed Sage, and Harry Fox. Now, I went to all of their Discord servers, and first was WTC. I sent a picture of my thumbnails, and they said it looked really good. And then they just gave me a full-on job interview, asking like what time zone I'm in, how much thumbnails I can make a day, whatever, just way too many stuff. And then he asked me whether I'm above 16, and you can probably guess I'm not older than 16. And so he was like, well, unfortunately, we can't hire you because we're not hiring people older than 16. And I'm like, honestly, if you're taking this so seriously, then okay, stick to your not so good thumbnails. I don't really care. I'm probably not gonna have fun doing this anyways. So next was Golden What Ifs, and Golden What Ifs said that he wanted to stick to his own style. I don't know why, but he just said that. And Tailed Sage said the same thing, although like his thumbnails can't really be considered thumbnails. They're more like pictures with, well, most of his thumbnails are literally just pictures of whatever the thumbnails is about. But then there was Harry Fox. Now, when I first sent him a picture of my amazing thumbnails, he was like, you know what, I'd rather make them myself than pay someone to do it. And that's when I was like, wait, pay me? Like, you don't need to pay me. I'm just bored and I'm looking for someone to make thumbnails for. And he's like, wait, you don't need pay? And I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, you thought I was asking to get paid? And we started talking and everything, and he gave me a job. He told me to create this thumbnail for What If Naruto was the ultimate Uchiha, and I got right to it. And eventually, it was done. Actually, 2 versions of it was done. So I gave it to him, and he was like, yeah, these actually look good. So now he posted a video with my thumbnail on it. I mean, bro, my thumbnail, something I created, is on a channel with 19k subs. It's such a nice, it's a really good feeling, I gotta say. And I got a shout out, which I think got me a bunch of subs. I don't know. I got a bunch of subs around the time he gave me a shout out. So yeah, honestly, I'm pretty happy I was able to find someone to make thumbnails for. And honestly, that's really all I wanted to say for this video. If you're still watching at this point, please do subscribe and like, and use your other account to subscribe and your other account. It just helps me out a lot. And yeah, goodbye.